Hello, I'm Pete. Welcome to tonight's guided sleep meditation story. I'm very happy that you can be here with me. In tonight's meditation, we're going to take a wonderful journey together. In your mind's eye, picture a small rucksack. See yourself putting a soft blanket and a cool, clear bottle of fresh water into the rucksack. Take your time, there's no rush. Now, put the rucksack on. It's your favourite rucksack. You've had it for years. It feels so comfortable. Now your boots. You can see your boots in the corner of the room. You've walked many miles in them. They're like old friends to you. You put them on, and while doing so, feel a sense of gratitude for all the miles you have shared together, through good weather and bad weather. They've never let you down. It's dusk now, and the world is starting to slow down. As you open the door, you can smell the wonderful fragrance of evening. You're staying in a cottage on the edge of a beautiful woodland. As you walk out through the front door, your boots make a reassuring crunching noise on the pathway. You're going to head into the woods for a marvellous evening walk. But before you get to the woods, you need to open the old wooden gate in front of you and pass through to the road. You open the gate and the hinge squeaks, as it always does. You find this familiar and reassuring. Walk now to the road. Take your time. Enjoy the walk. Turn left on the road and walk along, noticing the sounds and the smells of the woodland approaching. You walk along the road just long enough to reach the woodland path on your left. Now you leave the road and take the woodland path as you begin your journey into this incredible forest. The ground feels soft beneath your feet. All around, you can hear the sounds of insects as the evening draws in. You can hear the birds beginning to settle down for the night. You can even hear an owl in the distance. The owl sounds peaceful and wise. As you walk, you can hear small twigs breaking under your feet. Your boots are so comfortable. You're not too warm and you're not too cold. There's a gentle breeze which brings fragrances of the woodland flowers to your nose. They smell so good. The smells of the woodlands remind you of your happy childhood where you played here with your friends. The thought of your friends makes you smile. Enjoy that smile. It's happiness from the depths of your soul. It's getting darker now. The birds are quiet and the night insects are out. It's peaceful and quiet, just like every other night in the woodland for hundreds, if not thousands of years. You look up to the sky and you can see the moon peeping out from behind some white fluffy clouds. Her pale blue light shines down and illuminates the woodland scene. You can't help but think how beautiful nature looks by moonlight. It's as if the moon is reaching down and wrapping the earth in her gentle, safe arms. You feel so grateful to be alive this wonderful evening. If you've had any problems during the day, they feel completely irrelevant now as you walk through the woodlands. The work of the day is over, and this is your time to gently walk and just enjoy being you. There's a clearing ahead in the distance, and you take the fork in the path which leads to it. As you continue to walk, the clearing gets nearer and nearer, but you're in no hurry. You pause for a moment and look around. You take in the beauty. There's a stream that runs through the woodlands, and its gentle rhythmic noise comforts you. When you were a child, you used to play in the stream, and the memories come flooding back, make you feel happy. You remember how its cool, clear water felt so good on your feet during those hot summer days spent with your family. You remember how excited you were when you first saw the tiny, beautiful fish that call it home. You remember holding your mother's hand as you walked across the stream, right to the other side. But now you're grown up. You're grateful for your childhood and all the love your parents showed you. You feel immense love for your parents and gratitude for the way they gave you the best start in life that anyone could ever ask for. You turn to look towards the clearing up ahead. It's time to leave the stream behind for now and walk towards the clearing in the woods. It's slightly uphill, so you take it easy and take your time. You reach the clearing and notice a barn in the middle of the field. It's an old barn which has been there since you were a child. You remember how fascinated you were with what might be in the barn. Now you're grown up, you still feel intrigued by what might be inside. You slowly walk over to the building and notice the bar door is slightly open. The doorway feels like an invitation to look inside. It feels like the barn is an old friend welcoming you home. You walk through the door and into the barn and look around. You can see bales of soft straw everywhere. You take a deep breath and enjoy the fragrance of the newly cut straw and feel so happy and connected to nature. You look up and notice that the roof is old and full of holes. Moonlight is streaming in through the rafters. It's a beautiful, peaceful scene, and you feel very calm and relaxed. You decide to rest a while and enjoy the peace of the barn. So, you take out your blanket from your rucksack and spread it on the soft straw which makes up the ground. You lie on your blanket, looking up at the moon through the holes in the rafters. Although the moon is far away, she feels very close to you now. It's as if you can reach out and touch her. You think of all the things she has seen from her place in the sky since the world began. You imagine the acts of great kindness she's seen. You feel grateful for her reassuring presence. Your eyes are closed now. Your body feels light, and you imagine yourself being drawn upwards by the moon's tender arms. She holds you in her arms, like your mother used to hold you, and it feels good. It feels right. You imagine drifting through the clouds, being held by the moon's loving caress as you see the earth below. You can see each tiny little house in the village where you live on the edge of the woodlands. You can see families enjoying supper together and sharing news of their days. As you rise higher, you can see whole cities below you. The lights from the houses are warm and reassuring. It's easy to see from here how everybody is connected. It's easy to see that nobody is alone. It's easy to see how good people are. You're still rising higher and higher and the stars are becoming clearer and clearer above you. As you look into the blackness of space, you're aware of its infinite majesty. Each star is unique and beautiful. Millions of miles separate each of them, yet they are all part of the same wonderful universe. You imagine what it would be like to journey to the nearest star. You imagine what it would be like to meet somebody who had never seen the Earth. You imagine how excited you would be to describe the magnificence of Mother Earth to a new friend from a distant star. The moon feels much closer now as you continue to rise. Her pale blue light washes over you and gives you a sense of safety and peace. You're so high now that the earth looks like a beautiful blue jewel below you. You're not frightened. You know the moon will keep you safe. You feel as safe as you used to feel in your cradle. Take a few moments now to enjoy the peace. It's time to return to the barn now. The moon starts to gently lower you through the fluffy clouds back to Earth. The clouds look like cotton with their beautiful soft shapes. There's a warm, fresh breeze which you enjoy inhaling. Take a deep breath in and hold it. Now exhale and feel how refreshed your body is. The moon continues to lower you down towards the barn. Down. 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 You're just above the barn now, and you can see your blanket on the ground through the holes in the rafters. As you feel your back gently placed on your blanket, you feel so tired after the journey. It's all you can do to stay awake. You can feel that sleep is close now. The barn is a wonderful place to sleep. Let every muscle in your body relax. Relax your shoulders and take a deep breath. I'm going to count you into sleep. Starting at 10 and working backwards to 1. 10. Your eyelids feel heavy, and that's fine because your eyes are closed. 9. Your head and shoulders relax. You can feel the stress of the day drift away. 8. Your chest and stomach relax as you breathe naturally and in time with the rhythm of your heart. You look forward to a peaceful night's sleep. 7. You're finding it almost impossible to stay awake now. As you listen to my voice, you're already drifting off to sleep. 6. Let go of all the cares of the day. 5. You're feeling peaceful. 4. Time to rest. 3. Time to sleep. 2. Sleepy. 1. Sleep well.